Hey everyone, Andang here for some more Lord of the Rings Online. Yes, it's once again that time to be making our way back into Lotro, and I'm super excited because today we're having fun with the Permadeath. Yes, it's once again that time to not die inside Moria, and hopefully we'll do just that. That is the greenest goat I've ever seen. This poor goat just wants to get out of it. It's not even green, it's yellow. Oh man, this goat was part of a fashion disaster and no one saved it. Odds on Dang Fry's demise 10 to 1, Tepic says. Oh my gosh. That's way too high. Way too high odds of success. Done and done and done. We keep burgling. Goodbye, orc. Pay no attention. Pay no attention, orc. Alright, we're supposed to examine the purity of the water in the Hall of Flowing Water. Hey, Farzir, thanks so much for that follow. Lovely Witchy, thanks so much for that follow as well. And welcome, welcome, by the way. I saw you before the stream. Nice to have you here. What is this poor goblin doing? I feel like the goblin was like, alright, come on, buddy, you can do it. Just go up the stairs. Just go up the stairs. And the warg's like, nope. Look, that's a goblin that does not want to get wet. That is what that is right there. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's this water. I think it's elsewhere. We're gonna go ahead and swim through just to have a look-see. What happens if we go over here? Half the servers are down? Yeah, it's crazy. The lag in Lotro is insane. Alright, we want to be very, very careful here. Yeah, I don't think we want to go down there. Alright, let's go back. With our stealth swimming. Most ridiculous part of being a burglar, man. That poor goblin, though. It just wants to make it to safety, man. Oh, they found us. They found us. Not as stealthy as we thought. Landvolt's one of the few still up. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, because it's Brandywine, Gladden, and then at least 2 others that are down right now. It's insane. I don't know what they did. It's like taking down the PvP server messed up the Lotro servers. It's really weird. I'm pretty sure the water is back where we were in this hall. Yeah, Hall of Flowing Water. Here we go. This is all we actually had to do. There we go. Dark, cool, and clear. So now we need to test the water in the Ancient Passage. Okay. Let's charge on ahead. Evernight's out. Yeah, Evernight's another one of them. It'd be crazy. Goodbye, orc. Come on. Good deal. Man, those riddles so effective. Jeez, we didn't mean to go in the water, but here we are. Yes. Definitely not contaminating the results here. Nope, not here. Okay. Okay. All the way over here. Luckily that was an insta-death water. No kidding, I didn't even think about that, Tepic. Oh gosh, now you got me super paranoid. This is water, right? Oh, hey buddy. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Search the outflowing water for more water sources. Okay. I suppose we can. Here we go. Oh gosh. Don't die. Oh, so we actually... To your left, an orc camp stretches as far as the eye can see. It's the greatest orc encampment you have seen in Zalem Malik. Oh gosh. I don't see no orc camp. I don't see no orc camp. So just a few puddles and that's it. Alright, we're gonna very carefully go over here. Yeah, there's no orc camp, man. Alright, let's mount up, make our way back to this crazy dwarf who's gonna believe that there's an orc camp here. He's gonna be a fool. Here we go, here we go.
The Lords of Moria have returned. Oh, glorious day! We shall soon restore Moria.
A whole bunch of places down there. Okay. Here we go. Oh, where did you come from? I just went through here. Arkenstone and Crick Hollow as well. Dang. Hey, Grey Window. Welcome, welcome. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Slimmin, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Enjoy the ad-free viewing, the extra inches a month, the giveaway, the badges, the emotes, and everything else that comes with a sub here on Twitch. And then, Scaladalam, thanks so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Man, you guys are being awesome today. Alright, so they moved out of our way. So now we should be able to make our way on down. Grey Winda, thank you so much for the follow as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, let's get some hype in the chat for all of that, for sure. Get some sheep hype going. I almost said some heap hype. I don't know what heap hype is, but hopefully you guys do. A whole heap of hype. Alright. That poor goat just died, I feel like. Such a weird sound. Sound that some streamers won't let go, but not gonna be that one. Hey, Angry Flip, thank you. Welcome, welcome. I don't know why I said thank you, but welcome, Philip. Sorry you're angry. I can talk and stream at the same time somehow. Slimmin, thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. After the sub. Follow after the sub. One of those rare post-sub follows. Free Dwarves captive. Okay, yeah, we'll save the dwarves, man. We'll save those dwarves. Alright. Well, this is an interesting camp. There's a lot of enemies. But it looks like they're spread out enough. It shouldn't be any problem. Man, well, they're sitting and eating. Is Moria, it's all underground? Yeah, yeah. But this is like the special underground dwarven captivity ring. Like from Phineas and Ferb, the old abandoned amusement park. I promise that'll be the only Phineas and Ferb reference today. At least I hope. Alright. Time to go fight this last orc. Not sure what the defilers are doing at these cooking areas. But hey, you know, orcs gotta eat too. Orcs gotta eat too. Like, if you're a good orc chef, who's gonna know? Right? Because your ingredients are like maggoty bread and like, you know, all this stuff. And so you could be like an exceptional orc chef and no one would ever know because it's all like maggoty bread and horrible food. Nobody would ever know, man. Be the worst. It's like being, you know, the most beautiful caveman. Like, you know, maybe that's not a great example, but anyway. Hide in plain sight has a reduced cooldown. That would be pretty nice. Or we can get more positional damage. Or we can get more stealth level. Or we can get aim and find footing having reduced cooldowns. Let's see. It's a minute 20 cooldown. I don't know if that's worth it. What's this do? Extra stealth damage. So if we go ahead and invest in that, that actually unlocks practice bluff. Feint attack becomes improve feint attack. Plus 5% damage from stealth. Nice. Hey, Queen of the Guards. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Arkenstone's still down? Yeah, that is so frustrating that the servers are down. Ridiculous. I hope they give like a sub extension or something like that where you get a longer sub if you have one already. Do we want to risk going down to this? It seems like the most direct route by far. But I don't want to die today. We're gonna go around. We're gonna go around. With our increased stealth level, y'all never see us. How are you, Nanner Muffin? Oh my gosh. You haven't forgotten? Man, dang it. For those that don't know, apparently Gussie Moose thinks I'm a Nanner Muffin. For some reason. You'll never forget? Oh my gosh. And so I tweeted out an image that's like, clearly this is the same image. And it's, on one side it's me with like sunglasses looking all cool. And on the other side, it's banana muffins. And Gussie thinks they're the same. No, Origins, it looks like that a lot of the servers are still closed right now, sadly. Yeah, banana muffin. Banana muffin. I do like banana muffins, but I don't like bananas, so there's that. I just can't get over the texture. It's so... I don't like mushy. Nothing mushy for me. No, thank you. And dang it. Alright, buddy, let's go. You should be impaled right now, but we're gonna ignore that. Did you guys see that? I had no idea they actually animate beyond the ground. We just saw a cave claw struggle to dig underground. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. I want to see that again. Come over here. Come over here, buddy. Just come on, chase me, please. Please chase me. Don't bleed out on me now. We're gonna try to replicate the results. Okay. Now please dig it. It's not gonna dig itself in a hole. And dang it. Alright. Gotta go read your summer reading book? Man. I remember having to do that. That was so annoying. Cause it's always almost always a book you don't want to read. And it's about something that you have no context about yet. So you're reading it without knowing why you're reading it. Which makes it really hard to retain knowledge when you're just randomly reading a book that you don't care about and don't know why you're supposed to care about. Where's the rest of the mineral deposits? Let's see, what's that quest called? A treacherous crevice. Oh, they're all way back up there. Hey Ruin, thank you so much for that host. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. %, virtue XP. 50 virtue XP. And wedding stuff. Different wreaths. Great, great. Relic bundle. Wedding celebration pony, okay. Oh my gosh. Tepic. Don't let a Ruin see that clip, Tepic. Don't do it. So I guess I actually need to go up there? How do I get up there? Wait. When we were up there, we thought we needed to go down here, and now that we're down here, we think we need to go up there? Ugh. Oh my gosh. Everyone's sharing stuff they shouldn't be sharing, man. Nobody needs to know about the sheep. Everyone needs to know? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please, no. But yeah, we are doing that 5,000 Lotro point giveaway today. Exclamation Arwen in chat. That'll get you entered in. And it says that you're sleeping, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it, buddy. But Arwen, you missed a cave claw digging mid-air, trying to like flail through the air underground. It was as if it was like a cave claw trying to dig while like a Jedi was holding it up in the air. It was crazy. How do you know if you win? So there's two ways. One, if you're actually here live, it'll say in chat who the winner is. Two, if you can't be here live for whatever reason, you'll get a whisper from me. And make sure to check and make sure that you can get whispers, but even if you can't, you should have a friend request if you can't get whispers that will let you then get them. What is this skill? Oh, right, the improved. The improved. That's right. At the end of this stream, yes, yeah, today is the day. It was gonna be yesterday, but I was busy doing other stuff yesterday. Are they gonna change the LI system? They do have the imbuement system. I don't know how long it's been since you've played Lotro or where you're at in the game, but once you get to level 100, you can imbue the LI, and then you don't have to level it anymore in the normal way. Alright, we're gonna try going this way, because it seems way easier than going around. Hey Barrelfin, thanks so much for that follow, really appreciate it. Boss Donk, what's up? Hear about essences on allies? You don't know if that's true? I've not heard about essences going to allies. You can customize like the legacies and relics and stuff even on an imbued one. I don't have one here, but you can do that. But I don't know about essences. Now they do have a bunch of essences normally, but missed the PvP server. Yeah, it was dead already. It needed to go. It was already dead. They need to do one of two things. Either one, add in Moria, or two, kill off the server. And they chose to stick with the initial release period and do that. They should have never done the wedding before finishing the PvP server. That was the biggest mistake. But the timing was just messed up. They should have started the PvP server sooner. The fourth top clip from the last week already. Dang, Tepic. And dang it. What are we supposed to be searching for here? Something important. Oh, dang, boss time. Boss time. Da, da, da. Turn around. Turn around. Da, 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 da. Anyway. Let's get this banner. Worse. And worse. Dun, dun. Sheepers Creepers. Yeah, it's ridiculous you guys made that be the top clip out of all of them. Alright, found the forges. That's great. Boxes of coal. Destroying them, jeez. I've never seen coal do that. I bet in real life, exploding coal would probably be terrifying and super dangerous. But in Lotro, it's just a normal day on the job. So let's see what this actually does. A quick feint attack that enables several stealth skills to be used while out of stealth. Bonus damage, crit chance, and critical damage and stealth are not activated by this skill. Enables all from stealth skills. Surprise attack, da 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 da. Plus 10 melee damage. Yeah, we need to move this up in the rotation by like 1,000,000. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but... There we go. That works for me. Dun, dun. Good deal, good deal. Another box of coal destroyed. 600 people on, more than normal. I'm guessing because other servers are down, people are probably going to the servers that are up. Yeah, I like that, I like that. Destroy armor piles now, okay. Oh, dang, he's shooting up arrows like no tomorrow. Like, come help me, please. 20% more chance of a crit, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Done and done and done. Good deal, good deal. Finally got to the key I wanted. So everything's back there to turn in, or we have some stuff in the Red Horn loads. Well, let's continue the epic and go to the Red Horn loads, I guess. Also, apparently we're supposed to search for deep claws. Or search deep claws for minerals. Which I'm guessing we're probably supposed to be searching the bodies of the deep claws, which we haven't been. So that's fun. Oh yeah, we were gonna check here. Ooh. 75% block chance. Sure. Sure. Alright. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Let's go ahead and get out of stealth, mount up, and make our way on through. There we go. On our go. Dwarf trap. Thankfully, those don't do as much damage as you would think they would. Be awful if it's like insta-death. No. We're now in the Red Horn loads. Those are so annoying. PTSD from that. Yeah, they're crazy, man. Goodbye.
The Lords of Moria have returned!
I don't know why, but I always thought this place was cool.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dum hangs in the
It was
balance.
one of my favorite locations in Moria. Khazad-dum. Get on that goat. I need to watch where I'm going. But yeah, I could see how it could be taxing as well. That can't be a phone. Phone. I speak English, I promise. Some of the time. You died again? Okay, run back. Again. Yep. Barrels of black powder. I don't think I've ever... Where does this go? Alright, well, we don't want to go all that way. No, I've definitely been under here. It's just been a long time. A hot minute. So what's over there? Oh, great. We discovered a bug-infested wilderness. No real mechanics, yeah. Hey, buddy. Cave Claw's like, hi guys, I'm a Cave Claw. If that's not their voice in game, it totally should be. Hi, I dig underground. I'm a Cave Claw. Hi. I don't know why that should be their voice, but there you go. There you go. Like extra paranoid now. Every staircase is an impending doom. As playing this burglar, this permadeath character, I feel like I'm, you know, the, like, person that's like the, like, child protector person that's like selling all the, oh, you gotta have the coffee table protector and the, like, stair guards and all this stuff, because I'm so paranoid about just, like, dropping off the edge of the earth here in Moria. Not sure it actually sounds like a cave claw. Oh, man. Need to add that as a... See, my solution to adding a bajillion voices... Because everybody's always requesting, like, oh, you need to add a new voice. Guess what? There's a pick your voice option. So you can pick whatever voice. And it doesn't even have to be a voice I've done before. I can't guarantee you it'll be good, but you can pick whatever voice. You'll hear that from now on whenever you see a cave claw. Hi. Yeah, Tepic. Some things come at a cost, man. Some things come at a cost. But you know, are Glywine ballads really worth anything? Glywine probably thinks so, but I think he's the only one. Wow, they actually noticed me brushing right past them. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Where's the last trap we're supposed to arm? I don't know where that went. Here we go. Here's the last, well not the last, but here's one of the black powders. Nemo! How's it going? I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. I had a crazy week, but I'm doing good. Floor's lava worms? Imagine a game where like the floor is lava, but somehow it's like way cooler, right? So you could make the floor be like whatever you want. Look out guys, the floor is eagles. Ah. You just start falling. Just saying, there's a lot of cool stuff you could do. Gotta land on the back of an eagle. Man, that'd be a terrifying permadeath mission. Floor's Lava's an actual TV show now? Really? That sounds like it's probably lamer than it should be. It's on Netflix? Okay. Interesting. I love how in this zone, it's like such a darkly lit zone that most of the mobs are just like blobs. And if you didn't have floating names on, like, it'd just be terrifying, right? Like, going through here for real would be insane. Oh geez, we got friends. Okay, where's the thing? Where's the thing? There's the thing. There we go. Weren't you going to put a blindfold on? Yeah, not on my permadeath character. Not on my permadeath character. No, no, we're not doing a blindfolded permadeath character. That's insane. Subtle stab. Why would you even use that at this point? It's not like chat would make you walk off a cliff. Yeah, no kidding. For real, what'd you miss? So I guess it was Cool Kyle did a stream where he was blindfolded and had like was playing Lotro with a blindfold on, but they were just like wandering around. What I decided would be really cool is if chat told me where to go and like what to do in Lotro, and I was blindfolded and couldn't see. But I think that'd have to be like a whole different character, at least not a permadeath character, because my gosh, that'd be terrifying. Yes, Nemo. Once this character dies, that's it. As long as it's not lag that killed me, that's it. We're done. Character will be deleted if that happens. Because you had to leave for 15 minutes? Well, this was actually from our earlier stream when we were watching all the clips on Twitch for the top Lotro clips of the month. How close have I got to dying? Well, I actually died on a previous character already. This is my second permadeath. Died in the starter zone, so we've made it past that on this character.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
When Arcade dies, the world is a darker place. He had a bleed and died? So, the reason I died was because it was a group area and I didn't realize that there was a group area, or I forgot that there was a group area at the place where we were at. So yeah, totally died from
Dwarves
that.
must fight for dwarves. I am not sure Khazad-dum can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Oh yeah, the goat dropping quest. I guess we're right here, we might as well. We might as well, chat. Here we go. Up for the challenge. Oh man. Yep, the goat poo quest. Lots of places to fall to death in Moria? Yeah. Goat pooed a lot. Well, I'm guessing it's more than just one, right? I'd hope. But yeah, that's gotta be a real problem here. You're not game enough to make permadeath. You did a hardcore character for this newest season of Diablo 3 and cracked the global top 50. You died, dang, to a disconnect.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
That's frustrating. Drop the mess, and mess is in quotes, on the pile near the goat. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is a better idea. Put it right in your camp. Great idea. Great idea.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Oh my gosh, you're
We
all
can only
idiots.
hope that Durin's Bane sleeps deeply. Many foul things
Yummy,
dwell in the
yeah.
depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Welcome to Khazad-dum. Stay and speak with me a moment.
No, there was no bucket or shovel or anything, I think, Nemo. Yeah, they're very, very unpolite about that. Your hands. Evine, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Evine Deneen. Alright, where do we need to go now? Everything should be back in the 21st hall, right? Yeah, let's go do that.
The House of Durin will live forever!
Do we have a port? Nope. Alright, we'll take the long way. Here we go. I mean, the dwarves do have a garden. We have seen that already. You joke, but they really are into green living, supposedly. Watched her stream the other day. Nice. I watched one of Queen's streams the other day. In Durin's Way. Yeah, the garden's in Durin's Way. Right up here. Right cheer. We're being followed. John James. Hopefully they're not bringing Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. Hot pursuit going on right now. Green Wallet 75% off at the moment. Nice. You started Stout-axe but wasn't happy with the hair options. Yeah, I can understand that. What? Well, that's glitched out. Okay, yep, that's a thing. What happens if you turn around this way? Oh gosh. An equipment outfit? Yeah, it's not great. It's really not great at all. Like, it's not horrible without the helmet. But yeah, it's pretty horrendous. What server are we on? This is on Landerville server. Without caps lock. Server. Nightbot knows. No, it seems like Arkenstone is, I mean, I don't know currently, but I do know when I started streaming, Arkenstone and the other servers are still down. Saw John James the other day. Cool. Cool. Landerville is the best, Roval. Gosh. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Now, okay, I do have a return to the 21st hall that I'm regretting not using now. But you know, it's been nice being able to chat with you guys. It's cool. It's cool. Still down. Did any of you try Bombadil? Yeah, I played on Bombadil very frequently. 18 different days I played on Bombadil, I believe. Out of the however many. But then the server died with the wedding, and so I gave up. I didn't give up. I reached level 50, but it died. And I was sad. I was sad. It sounds efficient, but it really wasn't very, like, it was 2 hours a day. So when you think about that, it's like, you know, it averages out to be like a level every 40 minutes or something. It's really not that great when you consider how quickly you can get some of those early levels. Yeah, if you didn't get in at the start, well, I had world chat turned off first of all, but if you didn't get hit in the,
Very little of these weapons and armor are salvageable, but they will have to do. Thank you, friend. I understand the lay of Stasnak slightly better now.
Great.
I need your help, my friend.
But yeah, if you didn't get in at the start, it was pretty frustrating. Yeah, it was because it's a time server like that. It was definitely if you got in early, you had an advantage, right? We're gonna try that and see if that's.
It is time now to set my plan into motion.
Into motion. Oh gosh, that's actually really good. Let's see what else we got. I feel like the helm's better for us. Yeah, there's a lot of might gear here, which is not really what we're looking for. We'll take the fate. Let's see if this helm is any better. What? Okay, it's the same helm basically. Great. Alright, here we go. Solo quest.
Saruman's attempts to bring the orcs of Moria under his sway will only be ended when his minions perish. The valor of the dwarves must be relied upon in these dark times. At Stasnak, the White Hand must be cut off.
How do you find clips? Well, there's two different ways. You can either go to the channel page of a certain streamer, or you can go to the game that you're wanting to see clips for. Under the channel page, it's under videos, and then you click on a drop down, and then you go to clips. On the main game, I think it's the same way. You go to the video tab, and then you go to clips. Let's go, Bori. You're gonna get your big brother on me? What? What? But yeah, there's a lot of ganking going on, but that also made it kind of fun. Cause like there were the crazy gankers, and then there was like, towards the end, I didn't level quite as fast as everyone else, and so then I started to get annoying gankers. What Queen was saying, okay. Oh, right, so then you'd get their brother on them, right. Side of the building without being seen. What's this do? Wave. Over here? When the coast is clear. Oh gosh. What a silly quest. Beneath the tracks without being seen, okay. I guess we actually have to get here. And then we can wave. Okay. Hopefully that's decent timing. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, bodyguard's going away. You worry too much. Ashpar got this all under control. Look sharp, sluggers. The greybeards are coming. Save some slaughter for me. I'm an orc. But a British orc. Somehow. Tip-top, tiddly-top. Beneath the platform without being seen, and then wave to me. Hi! Come this way. No, no dwarf, no. No dwarf. Alright, now we should be able to wave. Hi. Yeah, Glowon crying is pretty terrifying. Yep. I haven't actually watched that yet. I've just just was there when it happened, and I imagine it was pretty terrifying. This scaffolding? Yeah, that one seemed really easy. For a burglar, this is like the perfect quest, man. Oh gosh. Okay. Please try to cry like Glowine. Glowine. Yep, that's the thing. Time for stealth is over, yeah, of course. Except I'm a burglar, the time for stealth is never over, NPC. Cliff it. Hasty, welcome, welcome, nice to have you here. Glowine doesn't exist, he can't hurt you. I think he can, and he will. Evini, thanks so much for that follow, really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Then you are fool, boy. Know that I am Asfar the Merciless, servant of the White Hand. I am mighty indeed. And yet, even without my warriors, I will slay you all! Zyop, welcome, welcome. Thank you for that follow. I am Ashpar! Yep, Ashpar's done. Sorry, Ashpar, it was short-lived. But it is done. Only 23 days? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, it's been more than just 23 days. But 23 days that we've streamed. and I haven't done anything off stream. And technically we probably leveled a lot faster than that because we also have like the start and end of streams and all that stuff too, so. And getting distracted by
Do
chat.
you think Asmar spoke the truth?
Which happens a lot.
You need not worry. Asfar sought only to frighten us with those words.
So I swear these dwarves say Asfar, even though it's Ashpar. But anyway, maybe that's just me hearing things. On any damage, 10% to receive effect, get instant morale. Oh crap. That's pretty nice. That is some really good gear, actually. That is really nice. Alright.
My nephew worries as much as his father.
Mazog's reach. How far can one orc reach, really? Probably pretty far. Oh great, none of the quests. None of the quests are near. Alright, let's try tracking nearby quests when we're outside of here. What server am I on? A Landerville server. I feel like I'm going to be answering that question a lot today. Maybe a beard or two. Well, not even 4 hours, Prince. We usually stream for like... Why is there a 1:30 here? Hi. We usually stream for probably on average about 2 hours. That's you? Cool. Hello there. Well, hello.
The Lords of Moria have returned! Welcome to Khazad-dum. Stay and speak with me a moment.
What do you guys got? Okay, that's all instance cluster stuff. I'm gonna not touch any of that. There's a lot of players here in Moria. For just a Thursday afternoon. What's your take on the PvP server? Is it worth a try? Can you go there as a free-to-play player? So it was subscriber only. It is already closed, and I thought it was awesome when people were actually playing on it. But the wedding killed the PvP server. It was very disappointing. Alright, let's try again. Okay. Looks like everything's either down there or over here. That was brilliant commentary. It's either down there or over here. Man. I always forget how to leave this place. I don't even know why. I know where I'm supposed to go. Generally. We're stuck. What? What? Oh gosh. How? Okay. What's your favorite thing, update, whatever, in Lotro ever? Jeez, why not ask a hard question next time? Oh gosh, I need to be careful. My favorite thing in Lotro ever. Good gravy and a half, I don't even know. There's so much. Favorite moments? Playing as Boromir and seeing the floaty name on the hobbits being what they were. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's hilarious. Let's see. Other favorite moments? When Mazog tells the orcs that, you idiots, you're supposed to send both trolls at the same time and not send them one at a time. It's like a meta joke about Lotro. That was pretty funny. Let's see, what else? The landscape in general, some of my favorite stuff. I really liked Mists of Wilderland, actually. That was, as far as recent areas, that's probably my favorite recent area in Lotro. It was really, really fun. I loved the Minas Morgul expansion, except for Minas Morgul proper, which was another Minas Tirith, and I didn't like that at all. There's just so much I like in Lotro. I can't pick just one thing. Do we want to go here already? I mean, we've already been here before, but do we want to go there now? Where's the epic take us? Because that's what we kind of have to do. At this point, we're so far in, we might as well, you know, finish. Of course, we're only on book 3. Oh, boy. And the Chamber of Crossroads. If I would have known that... Oh, gosh. Alright, you know what? We'll return to the 21st Hall. We'll go to the Chamber of Crossroads. And then we'll figure things out. Some of my least favorite moments in Lotro are traveling quests where you're traveling back to the same areas over and over and over again.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Took you a day or two to do books 3 through 6? Yeah, it's a long slog. And I don't know if I'm wanting to do it again on this character. But we're at least gonna get it started. No, it's over there. It's over there. Oh, no, he's right here. I know directions.
My reading has confirmed my suspicions, friend. We are in great danger. I will tell you what I have learned from the Book of Marzabul, but it is grim indeed.
Session play! Hey, at least we're on chapter 9 of this book. We're almost to book 4. I was gonna say, there's no loading screen. I've never seen that in Lotro. That was weird. Hopefully it'll load. This is a great session play. Yeah, I like it. I think I like the Balrog one more, but this one's pretty good too. If it will load.
Alas, that Balin, son of Fundin, believed he could reclaim Moria, but with a small force. As the company of the Ring learned,
glitched out bridge
the number
quest.
of the
Oh,
orcs
dang it.
and
This
the
is gonna
might
be
of Durin's Bane could not easily be turned aside.
Goodbye, orcs. Done. Done. Dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. That's very important. You don't use the horn on the bridge because the NPC will fall after and then you fail the instance like an idiot. Yeah, Balrog's before this. And no, there's a bunch of session plays before this one. Even just in Moria, let alone in Angmar and elsewhere. At last, I'm a dwarf, haha, yay, we did it. Here we go. Man, look at how we whip out that axe. If only the Horn of the Champion actually did that as a champion, that would be so awesome. Could you imagine? That'd be the most epic thing ever. Horn of Triumph. We need one on the champion, man. That is so cool. Yeah, this is the third session play, I think. But it's a lot of fun because you get to be like super pro champion, dude. Come from the main passage. Oh man. Fire under the mountain? That's pretty cool. Yeah, the music's going insane. Oh jeez, there's a lot of them. Dang it, we wasted the horn. Here we go. I like how the three say they were good. We can take Moria. Then the Balrog comes out, yeah. We got this. Nope. Nope. Never mind. Never mind, y'all. Whoa, that's an ugly dwarf. It's an ugly dwarf. Oh boy. Come on. Of course something's not right. Jeez. Alright, so this is one with a Balrog in it. I forgot. He got his cave troll friends. They've got a cave troll. Apparently we're supposed to talk to him and escape. Time to leave! Running from the Balrog, running from the Balrog. A wild Balrog appeared. Ah. The bridge of Khazad-dum. Thra ran across the bridge. With his trusty sidekick, Dang Fry. Here we go. Come on, run faster. Grow elven legs. Get this going. Do it. Go faster. Walk backward, then walk forward. Yeah, that's not just this game. There's actually a lot of games around this time that do that. The reason being that used to pathfinding engines used to work where NPCs had to reach, instead of like pathfinding zones, they had to reach certain pathfinding spots, so they have to go to exactly that spot. And if they don't go to that spot, then it will mess up everything the way that it's coded. So they have to hit their marks. It's like on a math equation where a teacher grades you based on if you actually have the right number at the end, instead of judging like each individual step. So like you could do like I've had a math test where like take the answer from problem 2 and continue, you know, do this problem with that answer and then say what your answer is for this question, and so on and so forth. And so if you miss like question 2, you're gonna miss like 5 or 6 more questions because you did it wrong way earlier on. And that's apparently how the Lotro pathfinding system works, where it grades the NPCs at every single step, so they have to hit all those marks exactly, otherwise they fail the test. Don't go to the Chamber of Mazarbal. And make your stand. Man, how arrogant are you after seeing... Well, I guess he hasn't seen it. But I should be like, hey guys, that's not a good idea. Lairda. Come on, Lairda. I've already answered that several times today. No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy to answer that all the time. We are on Landerville's server. Not Arkenstone. No, no. Here we go. Come on, Balrog. I'm ready. I'm ready, Balrog. Bring it on, Balrog. Bring on your bad self. Let's do this, Balrog. Come on now, y'all. Let's do it. Bring it, Balrog. I got this. Oh, man. This is... Are they... Oh, we have to actually click on the book. Oh, man. Well, we were trying to get the Balrog to come without the book, but clearly not an option. On Landerville, yes. Yes, we probably rename it that, but oh well. Done! Man, I wish Champion Horn really worked like that. That would be so cool! So cool. Seriously, they need to just forget whatever they're working on right now and just make the Champion Horn be better. Alright, never mind. Bring up the servers first. Fix the lag, and then the next thing, give the champion that horn, because man, that'd be super awesome. Oh, crap. I mean, they're pre-programmed to die when they die, but still. Oh, crap. Oh, hey, Mazog.
You are stubborn, maggot bear, blah 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 blah. But I, Mazog, will send you back to your maker.
Time to beat Mazog. Time to beat Mazog. Da, da, da. What's this one do? Thunder in the Hall. Extra area effect stuff. Cute. Hopefully we didn't glitch it out by making him go back. Oh boy, you got friends. Your armies are limitless. That's scary. Oh jeez. Come on. There we go, making our stand for real, man. Gotta face the target. There we go. There we go. We stood our ground. Even through the loading screen, man. Wait, really? Champion Horn is actually getting an update? Man, I hope they make it turn into that. That would be super epic. They can't get out because it's too dark, they can't see, right? Yeah, no kidding.
I do not know if things will be different this time. We must prepare for the storm.
The storm. Because dwarves must fight for dwarves. We usually go for the vitality. But we might go for fate this time.
The company of Barling, son of Fundi,
Go cinematic time.
came to a foul end in the dark halls of Moria. Durin's bane is gone, but many orcs still dwell within those halls. Can the returning dwarves maintain their hold? The orcs prepare
so it's a
for war,
taunt?
and the dwarves must do the same.
I don't know if I want a taunt on
We
Hornet
must make
Champions,
the
man.
Chamber of the Crossroads ready for war. We
I guess that
must
makes
make
sense,
the
actually.
Chamber of the Crossroads ready for war.
Because then you'd be like Boromir, you know, doing the Boromir horn thing. That'd actually be really cool. You can have the dun 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 sound and it'll be great.
For I have a tale of glory to tell.
A tale of glory to tell. Ha, 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 ha. I'm a dwarf.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dum hangs in the balance.
Okay, you, and who's the last one? This one.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dum hangs in the balance.
Find the bottom of the well. Oh, well, there's only one way. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it on a permadeath character. Oh, man. Alright, okay, so you asked, like, what's my favorite moments in Lotro? Another one of my favorite moments, and then I'll actually list another one because I just thought of two, was on stream during this character when I almost jumped in, and another player thought I was going to jump in, and they jumped, and then died at the bottom of the well, and I made it alive. It was great. One of the best moments. It was a lot of fun.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dum.
And then another one of my favorite moments. Wait, why is there a quest out here? Oh. Well, so much for going where we were going.
I am not sure Khazad-dum can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Another one of my favorite moments was when I was in Monster Play. And, this was like the first day that I was doing PvP. And I had a lot of, like, not great moments. I was about to give up. I was about to be like, you know what? No more Monster Play. Then I get invited to a group. There's one war leader. There's me as a Freever Reaver. He just disappeared. Me as a Freever Reaver. And I kid you not, 22 wargs. Now, all of these wargs went into stealth. All of these wargs followed us around. And so we had this stealth warg pack following us around. And so we, like, made, like, big jumping movements. We were trying to, like, be, like, you know, stand out as much as possible. We'd be jumping around, doing all sorts of stuff. And, I need to be careful not to fall in that well. And so we'd be doing all that.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
And we got so many freeps to come near us. And then what's hilarious is they'd be attacking us, and we could see all the 22 wargs circling in around them. And they had no idea. And so then, the second they attack us, all the wargs unstealth. And then, wait a moment. And almost every time the player stops and is like, oh crap. Like, it's literally, you can tell they took their hands off their keys, right? He's like, what the actual crap? And then they'd die because the wargs would kill them. But it was hilarious. It was hilarious. And so then I did PvP for like a year or two. And it was so much fun. Really, really enjoyed it. And then it became unbalanced again, and it just went downhill from there. But, man, it was a lot of fun. Where are you? Doors of Durn before the still pool. So that's down there. This should be green? Where is that at? Oh, outside Moria, by the... That's right, okay. I remember now. Okay, cool. Alright, so we have to go down to the waterworks, which is the rotting cellar. So let's go back in here. Yeah, I knew the waterworks one. I did not remember...
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
We have to go back outside, but yeah, we do. I forgot all about that. Hey, Kevin, what's up? Rocking the Doritos again. Kevin loves the Dorito emotes. Doing good, doing good. Another fun day on my goat as a dwarf. You know, the usual. The usual. So, I'm trying to, like, promote the stream more. So I'm thinking, like, once, maybe twice a stream. Just, you know, Linking it out in world chat. So anyway, if you guys are ever interested in sharing the stream, feel free to do so. Just make sure you're not spamming or anything like that. I don't want people to be turned off because of it. Saw that in world chat right now? Yeah. So somebody's looking at least. Oh man. Hey, Queen of the Guards, thank you so much for that host. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we are trying to, you know, do this full time, so just the little things, you know, trying to do. Let's see here. So now we need to go either outside or go sat down. I think we'll go continue on here first.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
So yeah, we're gonna go deep descent, and then from there we'll be able to go down below. Hey, Epic Uger, what's up? Yeah, Lotro is having a lot of server issues right now. It's crazy. Yeah, I think all the servers that they said were going down are still down, which is just crazy. Which is part of the reason why there's so many people on Landville right now, almost 700. Normally there's around 500, so you know that's like 200 more people than normal, and it's just a random Thursday night, man. I don't know where's up. Okay. So have they released the Rohan part on the
We have little time
those
to
servers
speak.
yet?
Great events have been set in motion.
Has that happened yet, or are they still holding off? Are they still waiting? I don't remember seeing anything about
Dwarves
that.
must fight for dwarves.
No, so they still haven't released Rohan. See, that's so weird to me. Why did they like rush all these other areas and then like pause it with Isengard? Like, I don't know, man. They should have had Moria be a lot longer period. And then Mirkwood's not that big of a deal, so you could skip through that pretty quickly, I think, but... Oh, well. Hey, Chromite, what's up? Pelleringo, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Time to get those frames, yeah, for sure, for sure. They lost people and they rushed it? Yeah, they killed their own servers. Just like they killed the PvP server because they put out the wedding at the correct date. Like, the wedding should have released then. They should have released the PvP server sooner. That was the real mistake. But yeah, I don't think I'll do the... I don't know. If they release, like, Moria, I might do the PvP server again. I don't know. If it was still just the month, I'm not sure though. We'll see. Epic, I'd say COVID helped servers, if anything, man. That's what's crazy. I know you're joking, but what's crazy is that COVID actually helped Lotro. Like, it's insane. I'm honestly surprised Lotro hasn't grown even more than it did. You know, they're having record free deals right now, and there's quite a few new players, but still nothing what I thought it would be. But it seems to be working for them because they extended the period of it. What is that pathing right there? Oh my gosh. Waterworks is probably still my favorite area in Moria. I just really like the look of everything. It's so different than the rest of the of Moria. Like, most of Moria looks pretty much the same. Like, Durin's Way looks a lot like Zalem Malik. Zalem Malik looks a lot like Nud Malik. Zlem Lake looks a lot like the Redhorn Lodes. The Redhorn Lodes look a lot like the Flaming Deeps. The Silvertine Lodes are unique, I like them. And then the entry area is just so bland, it's kind of boring. And Foundations of Stone is too ridiculous for me to really like it. But the Waterworks, it's unique, I really like it. There's so much cool architecture that you can see from a long way away. It's just really, really cool. Coloringo, thanks so much for that follow, really, really appreciate it. As my chair squeaks to high heaven. Alright. Mount on up. Make our way on through. Essences shouldn't have been available till level 100. Yeah, I hate it that they did that. You don't have any gear you can put it on, but they got them so early. It's so silly. At least you didn't get dumped off and have the Mount Reaper. Oh, man. First hall looks amazing. Yeah, the first hall's awesome. I really, really like the first hall. Yeah, and I actually really like Nud Malik. And I like the second hall. The second hall looks really, really cool. Because that's like the real entrance into Moria, right? Because like Durin found the pool. He enters in that side. Everyone else enters in through the back door. Like, this is the back door. This is the front door right here. Because this is where like Mirror, where he sees the stars in the daylight through the reflection of the pond, and it's like, it's a sign from the gods. I'm gonna make Moria, and then he makes it. It makes this awesome dwarven civilization that then gets taken over. Yeah, I really like that whole thing too. So I guess it's much less a criticization of this area, much more a criticization. Sure, criticization, that's what we're going to use, of this. But yeah, Waterworks, Nud Malik, and Silvertine Lodes, and one of these two is probably my favorite areas in Moria. There's just something special about the Waterworks. It just looks cool. Which then gets reclaimed, which we're gonna have to do. Yeah, we're gonna revisit Moria sometime. Man, that's gonna be... Imagine convincing players, alright, you gotta enter Moria again. Here we go. Again. Oh man, they're going to riot in the streets, man. It's gonna be awful. But it's a pain to navigate. I can see that. I'd say it's less a pain, like it's just as much a pain to navigate as the rest of Moria, in my opinion. Alex, what's up? Jaju, nice to have you here as well. Wanna hear a nice joke? Sure. Hit me. Hopefully nothing's not your nice joke. Astrin, welcome. What's small and fat?
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here. Oh, we have not seen it.
You said this was a nice joke. You said... Alright, Alex, what's small and fat? Sneaks into the chat. Hey, that rhymes. Hey, Ray Luniel, how's it going? What's the feminine version of Trump? Trumpet? Oh, gosh. How's it going, Coco? Alright. Alright, Alex. I don't know how nice that joke is, but I had a feeling you were going there. What? What? Since when are the frogs into synchronized croaking? What even? Bring on the... Oh, geez. Now we got the Hypnotoad stuff. Does that not bleed for you? Are you smiling? I mean, it's really just the irony of the situation, really, you know, because it's the opposite. So that's why it was so funny. You had the filter on? Okay. Hey, Random Wolf Taco. Take care. Have a good night. How do you sub with Prime? You should be able to go to sub like normal, and then should be an option to sub with Prime on there. So if you hit the sub button, there should be an option in there to sub with Prime. So are we good? Was that it? Not to worry, this place is well protected by toads and lizards. Okay, good deal. I don't know what is going on with your health symbol there, because it's not even like the water's cutting it off. It's just randomly like in your chest. That is really weird, and somehow you lost half of it. I don't know what's going on with you, buddy, but I think you need to get that fixed. Hey, take care, Epic Googer. Thanks so much for tuning in. Alright. So let's see, we now need to go back outside. Dude, Alex, thank you so much for that sub. Thank you, thank you. Eggcast, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. But yeah, Alex, enjoy the ad-free viewing. The extra inches a monthly giveaway, the badges, the emotes, and everything else that comes with a sub here on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it, Alex. Hey, thanks so much for that follow, Alex. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's make our way back on up here. Mount up from a stealth. Here we go. Yeah. Dang it. Dang it. Well, that was a short mount. Sub comes before follow? Oh yeah, didn't you know that, Epic Cougar? Yeah. Yeah, see, Epic Cougar, you were supposed to sub before you followed. I thought you knew that, buddy. I thought you knew. Just Twitch courtesy right there. Yeah, it always amazes me when people do it out of order like that. It's like that's really cool. Alright, here we go. How do you enter the giveaway? It's pretty simple. There's 2 steps. 1, make sure you're following the channel. 2, make sure you type in chat !Arwen, and you'll get entered in. And we are doing that giveaway today. We will also open the second giveaway after we do that giveaway. And that'll be in like an hour or so. Give or take. I don't know why I'm going this way. This is not a great way to go. Oh man, it would be so cool if you could right click on that ladder. It would be so cool if you could right click on that ladder. Alright. Not today, sir. Already following you? Nice. Yeah, and most people usually already are. The only reason I mention that is because the bot does check for it. And, so it's not like even me looking it up, it's just that's what the bot does, so. So far, I've not had anybody win that wasn't following. Because technically you can win, but it'll say that you're supposed to be following. I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Yeah, I misspoke. That's not true. You can enter without following, but it'll only pick someone that is following. That's true. Okay, make our way. I don't know why I went into stealth. Make our way on back up. Yeah, it doesn't do that, Prince. Yeah, I misspoke. That would be funny, though. Like, we were going to pick you.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
We're not going to now. Let's see. I guess we could go to Orc Watch. And then from Orc Watch get to... Because we already have a quest we need to do there anyway. But no, we want to go back outside, so actually we don't want to do that. That's right, we want to go back outside because we got that quest to do as well. So here we go on another really long journey to who knows where. For nonsense. Alright, it is really warm in here. I am going to go and turn down the air. I will be right back, chat. I'm also going to get another drink. I'll be right back, chat. All right. Been slowly learning Dutch? Nice. Going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship? On our favorite rocket ship. Gotta follow where you're going? Hey! XX1293X! Thanks so much for that follow, really appreciate it. Maybe I need to leave more often. Turns out I'm really the limiter for why more people haven't been following the channel. If I just would go away, we'd be have so many follows. I am holding the channel back. Leaves. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follow. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. Crazy. Alright, we definitely need to sell some stuff. Good gravy and a half. You're too busy to do that right now. You must not be crafting relics while on a goat, you crazy individual. What were you thinking? But you can turn in reputation. No, we can't even turn in reputation items. There we go. Now we can. Now we can. Now we can. Okay. Wait, we're getting tier 9 stuff? Jeez. Okay, I don't want to equip anything tier 9. I don't want to waste that stuff. Don't craft while you ride. Yeah, apparently.
If we are to find
I keep
Mithril
going
in
to that one for some
Khazad-dum,
reason.
we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Anyway.
Our resources are resolved to driving the orcs from our halls of old.
That is great. That is what you're going to do. Fantastic. You will have fun with that.
Oh man. Let's see here. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, of course when I start singing the music changes. Alright. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. A lot of junk. So much junk. Why do we have so much junk? Jeez. Yeah, we got the goat dropping. I almost forgot. Sadly, I didn't. Alright, I think that's everything. I think we're good. I think we're good to sell all that. Yeah, now we got a bunch of good junk still. Let's see. What level is that again? 65. See, what's going to be really sad is if somebody gave me this weapon that's a level 65 first stager, and like I die at like level 64. Or even worse, I reach level 65 and on the way to get this thing, I die somehow from that. And then they're like, oh no, I was the cause of the death. Oh man. I'm just saying,
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
There's a lot of bad things that could happen. Anyway, let's talk to you because I forgot.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls
Yes,
of
yes,
Khazad-dum.
we know. We know. Really, we know. Yeah, burglar stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, right, because we have to identify first. Hello.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of
Thank
Khazad-dum.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dum.
Beorning. I wish there was an option to just, like, lock all burglar stuff. Fantastic. Thank you, game, for letting me do that. But no, there's not. It's annoying. Especially when there's Beorning that has the same looking word as yours. When you're just scrolling through real quick. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we got equipped on our allies. Tier 1 stuff? We could get better stuff. We're not really crying out for, like, better stuff yet, though. I'd rather save that for my first stager if I can. If I can. Oh, right, this weapon only goes to 40. I forgot that your first LI only goes to level 40. That's hilarious. Let's see. Are any of these better than what we already got? Let's see. That does worse DPS. That does worse DPS somehow. And that does worse DPS. Alright. Well, apparently for now we're not going to be messing with any of that. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. That's great. We'll just try porting to... Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Unstuck. Does first stage automatically mean better for allies? If they're the same level, then yeah, pretty much. The exception to the rule is if you imbue... First stage and third ages are actually the same once you imbue, pretty much. They are the exception to the rule. The only difference between first and third is that
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Arnor just froze too. Maybe that was all Lotro server-wide freeze. Maybe they're doing something on the back end that's causing issues. That's terrifying. What's the difference between Threshold and Dolphin View? Okay, yeah, we actually want to go to the Threshold. There we go. That's crazy when you're having multi-server wide lag. That's not a good sign, man. Calic, thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty much always better to have a first stager. And if nothing else, if you're going to be doing any kind of group content, get a first stager. Just so people won't laugh you out of the room. Get a first stager. Because people inspect and they're like, ooh, he doesn't have a first stager. Well, if you were like me, you would. You can't group with us. We don't associate with any of the non-first stagers. Oh. Try practice daily. Missing something. Destiny 2 right now, okay. You gotta get a first stager, yep. Yeah, I've never... That's not true. I've had one on my champion, but I outgrew it. And I have one on my lore master currently that's actually an imbued one, and I really, really like that. I call it Stormbringer, because it's all like lightning skill stuff. It's really cool. Happening all day long, every few hours? Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess I was stuck like an hour ago too. Yeah, so that seems to be true. Server-wide lag like every hour or so. Man. Weird. How many people are on right now? Like 700, that's not crazy numbers. More than usual, but not insane.
The dwarves will prevail.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Alright. Here we go to do the epic story one. Come on, here we go.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Collect the food supplies. Oh, man. Or did that say collected? Collected. Alright, we're good. We're good. You've gotten Evandim on your Landerville character? You'll catch up with me one day. Yeah, I just hope I'm not dead first. My character. And me, I guess, but... I meant my character. Alright, so now we can finally return back. Cool. Let's do it. Oh, it's still on cooldown. That explains a lot. That took a turn. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Oh, man. Chamber of the Crossroads. You got a first stage axe. Two-handed. One of the legacies are absolute horrible. Third age feels better. Yeah, if the legacies are better on a third ager, the third ager could be better. For sure. But ideally, before you imbue, you'd save the legacies from like deconstructing and stuff, and you'd equip them on the first ager, ideally. Have you been seeing second or third age stuff? Tonight on Traveling with Andang, we're going through the mines of Moria. Everything around him should kill him, but will he die? Find out tonight at 10. On Goats Gone Wild. Oh man, alright. Let's keep going. How crazy can one goat really get? That's what this dwarf thought before he went on an adventure of his life. Tonight on Goats Gone Wild. Oh, man. Oh no. Not again. There. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dang. Oh. Oh, man. This, okay. Clearly the goat did not like my jokes about Goats Gone Wild. Clearly. I'm sorry, goat. Please forgive me. It was just a joke. I promise. It's all cool, right? Like, it's I don't think I'm getting anywhere. Maybe not a good idea to play a permadeath character given the server situations. Yeah, no kidding. Let's try dismounting. I don't trust this anymore. Dismount. Come on. Yeah. Well, we did say if lag kills us, it doesn't count. But man, this is still terrifying. Come on, dismount. Dismount. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, there we go. We're dismounted now. Good deal. Good deal. This might be way more dangerous now that I think about it. Oh, man. Your launcher won't even switch from passport. Whoa, won't even switch from password to server selection? Jeez, what is going on with Lotro, man? I swear, every update, the lag gets worse in this game. Every single stinking update, man.
The shadow of Mordor will not
Right, there we go.
fill
Swift
the
travel.
halls of Khazad-dum.
Should be good with the swift travel. Lotro's now turn-based. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the devs moved it over to turn-based. They didn't tell anybody. But Lotro's now a turn-based MMO. Oh, man. That'd be insane, man. Imagine if a dev really did do that. Like, okay, after 14 years of being one way, we're now gonna switch over and be turn-based, because that's clearly what the young kids want. So here we go. Man, all the kids are just raging about those turn-based games, man. They just can't get enough. Today the sale came, but it finished in 5 minutes. Yes, many riches surely lie within Moria. Crap, it's not here. We don't even want to go here. We want to go to the Chamber of the Crossroads. And dang it. We didn't even want to go here. All right. Well, let's go back.
These halls will be great once more.
Well, luckily we got a swift travel from here for that too. So technically it will be potentially faster, maybe. Definitely be less lag potential. Hey, Asfaren, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace.
The lords of Moria have returned!
Yes, they have returned. Oh.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
There we go. Time to talk to Bossy. Here we go.
I hope we have done enough, friend.
There you go, Ray Lunal. You're now a mod, whether you want it or not. That's a risk you take by coming into chat. Not really anything great here.
The dwarves at the Heart of Fire must prepare for an attack.
Oh, dang, we're getting ready for the Hall of Fire stuff. Where are they at? On the Silvertine Loads. So we want to go to the Deep Descent.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Oh gosh. Let's go Dolphin View first. Here we go. Corin, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. What level am I at the moment? 55. 55. Hey, Widolf, thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Widolf, the widow of Gandalf. I don't know. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. Poor Gandalf. Oh, man. Well, see, now it's got to be our goal, chat, to reunite Widolf with Gandalf. It's the new mission. You think you can make it before too long? Well, hopefully I don't die before too long. Oh, man. There we go. You're going for death by lag and a cliff today. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alright, well... Where do we need to go again? Oh yeah, Silvertine Loads. Oh boy. Deep Descent, here we come.
These halls will be great once more.
The most pointless stable to take. Perhaps. Here we go. Let's see what perks we got. We gotta stay ahead of our Relunial. Let's see here. There we go. We got 3 uses left. I'm trying to think when I subbed for VIP. It's gotta be ending soon. Hey! What level can you get at Warsteed? Technically 70? Technically it's 70, I believe. Ideally you'd want to wait till 75, but I think you can get it at 70. Why do I always go this way? This is the wrong way. I know it's the wrong way. And yet I always go that way. Okay, 71. 71. I was close, Chromite. Jeez, that's still a long way to fall. I don't want to do that just quite yet. Can I go like around this way? Is this a thing? Yeah, I never go the right way through. I'm always lost. Silvertine Loads is the one place where I always get lost, and I hate those bugs. Hate them. Which is part of the reason why I don't like this zone. Like, it's cool and all, but man, not my favorite. Not my favorite. Oh jeez. Hope, please don't be too far. Whew. Didn't even break a leg. Didn't even break a leg. Look at that. Look at that. But with server lag, I really shouldn't be jumping off anything. What? 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 Oh, that's amazing. I am the floating goat. Others fear me, but they do not know me. Oh man, we got lag now. We got lag now. We're getting sensed. The goblin's noticing us. Oh no. Don't notice us, there we go. Turn back around. Yeah, pay no attention. Haven't you ever seen a burglar on a goat before? It's perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Oh man. Hey, Sincon Spicious? Thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. Why are some of my skills not lit up? That's weird. Oh, I gotta do it based on memory. That is trippy. That's trippy. There we go. Now they're lighting up. Man, this server is weird right now. All this lag is causing things to be strange. Careful. Why did I just get like the food, glorious food song in my head? Like, what? Were you disarmed? No, no, because the skills were actually like being used. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but it was actually letting me use the skills. They just weren't lit up. It was weird. Hey, buddy. Level 108 captain. Hope you're enjoying all this lag. Oh my gosh, I just almost lagged right off. If I would have moved one more foot. Oh my gosh, please stop the lag. Please stop the lag. Just let me get in the door. Oh man. The lag is so bad today. Like, look at this nonsense. Is the day the game went free to play? Was there a bunch of lag when Lotro went free to play? Oh my gosh. You may pass? Well, we'll see about that, if the lag lets me. I just hope I don't somehow lag underneath this crate. Please don't let that happen. Oh my, lag, good gravy and a half. I don't know why I started saying good gravy and a half. It started on these streams. I don't say it outside these streams. What? 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 Did you guys see that? We were at the bottom of the stairs and just got... Alright. Alright, game. Oh, man. It's like the game just keeps saying no. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to keep going on this.
We will be ready for anything.
It's terrifying, man.
With your help, we will be ready for anything. With your help, we will be ready for anything.
Man, this is some bad lag right here. This is some bad lag. Still 650 on. Look at all these level 1s. Brand new characters. Soon to see the light of the world. There's actually a lot of new characters there. But then it gets up pretty quick. So there's like 50-ish players under level 50 on the server. Interesting. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, somewhere in here, there's a dude we're supposed to aid. And I'm stuck. Oh, man. So this is from the world chat. The server squirrel is having a heart attack. Oh, man. Arkenstone's their main server, so yeah, there's a lot of people from other servers on right now. That's crazy. Lag! Ah! Savior of the universe! Oh man, chat's going crazy. Come on. I just want to talk to Rink Stronghammer. Please and thank you.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
See, we're just gonna queue up a bunch of things. Defeat goblin runners in the waterworks? Seriously, you're now having us go all the way to the waterworks? Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if we want to finish this one. Come on, get to the top of the stairs. That's all you gotta do, buddy. Just get to the top of the stairs. Oh, man. $300 ping? How do you see your ping? How do you see your ping in Lotro? Lost 30% package? Jeez. Yeah, this is almost unplayable. If this keeps going like this, I might just end the stream here. On the blue icon with the chain? I don't have a blue icon with a chain. Go to settings. And I'm in settings. Where do I need to go? UI settings. Connection status. Loss 10%. Actually, I'm only at 57 ping right now. That's not horrible. Oh yeah, I forgot you can get to random places with this. Alright, well, we might as well do quests in the Red Horn Loads while we're here. Oh, man. Should be 0. Move that, like, over... I don't even know where I want this. I guess over here for now. Very stealthily, we will make our way to victory. What's your favorite epic story volume? Probably volume 4, honestly. Like, volume 2 is definitely my least favorite. I'd say volume 3 I actually liked more than volume 1 even. But man, volume 1 had an amazing story. But the ending of volume 3 was really strong. And volume 4 I felt was like a little bit better. Yeah, volume 1 was amazing. But volume 1 also has a lot of travel and dead time and a lot of stuff. Like, volume 1 has... There's a few books that are great in volume 1. Book 1, pretty good. Book 5, awesome. Book... like, one of the later ones, like 10, I think, is pretty good. And then book 14 and 15 are good. But there's a lot of books in volume 1 that are really frustrating. And like, first time, awesome. Anytime after the first time, it's like, man, how many times are we gonna have to go to all these places? And as somebody that's already done all of volume 1 through 4 twice now, plus doing it several more times sporadically on other characters, I don't need to go through volume 1 again. Defeat a White Hand raiding party? There we go. What else we got? Defeat Moria orcs. Yeah, I really like book 5 because it's the like raising of the dragon. That's pretty cool. And it's to pay off a lot of stuff. Honestly, I feel like volume 1 is 2 volumes. There's 1 through 5 and then 6 through 15. Like, it's 2 really separate stories, it feels like. That's a Moria orc. Forgot what I was looking at there for a second. Yeah, it splits there for the deed. But from a story perspective, 1 through 5 is the same story, and then 6 through 15 is a different story. Yeah, Coco. A lot of the servers are down right now. Yep. It's crazy. Okay, now we just need to recover ore from White Hand orcs and other stuff from Moria orcs. Yeah, if I would have known I still needed stuff from White Hand orcs, I would have done stuff differently. Oh well. Continuing to experience issues with logging into Arkansas, Brandywine, Crick Hollow, Evernight, and Gladden, and are working to correct. Jeez, well, you also got lag on Landerville. You should figure that out too. It shows up though? Yeah, so it seems like that the server is like supposed to be up now, but they're having issues with letting people log in. Hey, Relunil, take care. Thanks so much for tuning in. Congrats on being a mod. Now we don't need the Moria archer. Statue shoulder and arm. Oh boy. Recover all the statue pieces? Man, what nonsense is that? Turn around. Da 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 da. Turn around. Future streams. Oh man. I don't know if I'm excited or scared. Based on that response. I don't know. Cause you're on Team of Ruin. We got too many Team of Ruin mods. Too many pro sheep mods in this stream. I just want to go up and over. And dang it. Oh gosh. No! Well, there goes 23 days of work. Oh my gosh. Lots of F's in chat. Jeez, guys. Just started watching 2 minutes ago. See, okay. Now we know why we died. Ah, man. The one stream you catch. My fault. Oh, man. Well, we're not gonna ever be able to use this. Oh, that's painful. I'm gonna try to at least send this back to them since they crafted it to see if I can. I don't think you can because I think it's already bound. But I'm gonna try sending it back to them to see if I can. And then we'll delete the character. And dang it! We need to find a mailbox. Because I feel bad just taking that and deleting it on a character. Alright, that'll be the last action we do on this character. Dang it! Man, I knew I should have stopped streaming when that lag happened. Knew I should have stopped it. Oh well. Where's the mailbox? There's the mailbox. To Mo. Hopefully they still exist. Send it to somebody. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well. This is the hardest part, guys. This is the hardest part. Is saying goodbye. This was a great character. We did a lot. We had a lot of fun. Dang Nugget. Oh my gosh. Ah, jeez. Dang Nugget. I don't want to create Dang Nugget. I did say that we're not going to create a new character until a new permadeath character until you couldn't delete it. Yeah, Chromite, it's a lot. It's a lot. From Dang Burger to Dang Fried to Dang Nugget. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I guess it wasn't important if I can't remember. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Oh, right. But yeah, I'm not gonna create a new character till they come out with the River Hobbits. That'll be our next permadeath character, is when they do River Hobbits. Oh my gosh. This was a fun character. My goal was to make it to Moria, and we did. So that was cool. I really enjoyed that. Now what are we gonna see? Well, I do still have my epic story playthrough that I have going. I do still have all these other characters that I haven't done anything with. So there's that. And then of course we got our main. And dang it. Dang Fry. Stop streaming until they release the River Hobbits. No, 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 no. We got plenty of plans. Plenty of plans. Goodbye, Dang Fry. Oh, the fade to black. It's so painful. Oh, man. Jeez. But anyway, we do have the epic story stuff we still have to do on this character. We of course have our main stuff we're doing on our champion, but we're probably not going to do anything until the next update comes out, which I assume is going to be in September. Why am I deleting it? You don't understand? It was a permadeath character, and it just died. So that's why. Yeah. That was more heart-wrenching than anything. Yeah. Lost to the depths of Moria. But, you know, we made it to Moria. That was my goal. And so I am glad about that. It was hard to let go of them. And definitely did not mean to do it there. But, yeah. I knew at some point we were going to fall to our death in Moria. We had 2 close calls in Moria before then. One that was super close. Like, we were literally a millisecond away from not noticing that we were going to fall early on in Moria. Interesting thing is you died in the spot for the part of the deed. Oh, man. You just got here? Yeah, drift bit. We died. We died good. Or bad, I guess. We do still have our Dwarven Runekeeper we might do at some point. We do have our Hunter, which we need to get off the Permadeath server at some time. We have our Minstrel, which we have not played in a long time. Our Minstrel, we're overdue on. And same thing with our Beorning. These 2 characters have kind of really been neglected. But yeah, we're back down to 5 characters now. Music makes it more sad, right? Right? But yeah, River Hobbits will be next. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, they still got room for... It's gonna be a tight fit to fit in another race in here. Anyway. So, weird thing. They have Dwarf and Stout-axe right next to each other, right? Why don't they have Elf and High Elf next to each other and Beorning and Man together? Anyway. That'd make too much sense. That'd make too much sense. Oh, man. Alright, well, it is time for that giveaway, everyone. So, if you have not already, this is the last chance for this first one. Exclamation Arwen. And make sure you're following the channel, and you'll get entered in for your chance to win 5,000 Lotro points or a $50 Steam card. Yeah, we have over 100 entries in this, easily, I think. I don't have an actual number, but based on how small the scroll bar is, it seems like that. Lots of people getting entered in. The Butch, welcome, welcome. Ski, nice to have you here as well. Exclamation R1 if you haven't already. Last chance here. Goofy old lady getting in. Last chance here. All right. Sauce, welcome, welcome. Okay, closing it up now. Alright, let's pick a winner here, and remember, we will have another giveaway open up right after this, so stick around to make sure you get entered into the one for the second half of the month. Alright, here we go. Noodly Pot Pie. I don't even remember them. Alright, Noodly Pot Pie. That's an awesome name. Congrats on winning the giveaway. There we go, there we go. /W, Control V, Noodly Pot Pie, and let me... Man, I've had a lot of whispers lately. Hey, Sauce, thanks so much for that follow. Go ahead and copy. And Control V. Alright, Whisper has been sent. Newly Pot Pie, you do have 2 weeks to respond to that Whisper. If you don't respond, we'll just have bigger giveaways next month. Alright, let's go ahead and reset the entries here. Oh, Newly Pot Pie's in chat today. Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. So yeah, just reply back, let me know what you want, and we'll go from there. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and reset the entries here. And open the giveaway. Exclamation R1. And get entered into the new giveaway here for your chance to win either 5,000 Lotro points or a $50 Steam card. The Butch, thank you so much for that follow, really appreciate it. Dude, everyone. We died, man. We died. Where were you, everyone? Yes, yes, I did pull in a ruin. I did pull in a ruin. Oh, man. It was sad, man, having to delete that character. It was rough. It was rough. Alright, everybody getting entered in. And let's go ahead and find someone to raid here. Let's see. I think we'll raid Cool Kyle. I think that sounds like a good one. I'm sure someone will clip the death if they haven't already, everyone. Alright, let's go ahead and raid Cool Kyle live. Alright, everybody queue up there. Get those emotes ready. Get that hype going. And I'll see you again real soon for some more Lotro. Sadly, no more permadeath. Man. I was really wanting to make it to Moria. Oh. Yes, yes, Saren. The stream definitely is over. We died on our Permadeath Stout-axe. Yep. So anyway, I will be streaming again, hopefully tomorrow. You know what? What, Nemo? Real quick, we're about to raid. In honor of the fallen? Oh man. You're making a permadeath? Oh, dang, that's awesome, Nemo. Very, very cool. But anyway, I'll see you guys again hopefully tomorrow, if not very soon. And let's have fun with this raid!